I'm Michelle. I am 52-year-old Chickie from the prairies in Canada. And this is my first attempt at a fitness vlog. So please be patient with me. So I'm currently 9 weeks out from my first fit model competition. This will be my seventh competition. I started competing in, I think it was 2015 or something like that. Like, in my opinion, like the golden age of bikini, right? So it's super fun, attainable, and just like a great like fitness thing. I love it so much. I'm so excited that they introduced football. So I don't know really where this channel is going to go, what I'm going to do with the vlog. But I think a big part of it for me is that at my age, I look around and I try and find something to watch while I'm doing my cardio. I try and find someone who's like me, and they're lovely and they're adorable, but I find these like young women who are fierce and great to watch. But I feel like I don't connect with them in the same way that I find a lady of a certain age. So I'm going to put myself out there in case you are also a lady of a certain age and you're like, man, is it possible? Like, we've done the things right at this point. We've raised the kids. We have our career. We have hopefully our relationships are stable. And it's like time again that we get to like focus on ourselves, right? It's like you're like a teenager again, but with wisdom and a credit card. Anyway, so I'm also an esthetician. I've been an esthetician for over 30 years. Out of skincare company. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. One of the biggest. Oh, I also have a lovely daughter who's 25 and two amazing stepkids. We're just a couple of years older. Um, One of the biggest things that I've found that's changed since I started competing. So I've always been, I don't call myself gym rats. I call myself a gym unicorn. I've been a gym unicorn since I was 18 years old, and I lived in Edmonton, and there was a cute little gym on Europa Boulevard in West Edmonton Mall. So I would go there before, after work, and that was so much fun. It totally got me into the whole make it a part of your routine, right? So the biggest thing that I've noticed in aging and fitness and all the good stuff is not that you can't do it, not that our bodies won't do it. I feel like my body just needs a bit more support. So I need to focus more on my stress levels. I need to focus more on hydration, way more on stretching, way more on stretching. I need to make sure I am getting more sleep than probably any other human I know. Like if I can, I go to bed at 6:30 at night. I'm not saying I'm sleepy, but I have like my little tea. Well, I like these EAAs that are like sleep time EAAs. They have like extra magnesium and all that good stuff in them. So I like that. And I will lay there and watch Seinfeld on repeat. Yes, on repeat. I'm annoying like that. I watch the same show over and over, and that's okay. It's okay. It's all me down. I know what's going to happen if I fall asleep. I've seen it 1,000 times. I love the laugh tracks behind it, and they're ridiculous jokes. They just sway me. So I'll go to bed at like maybe 6:30, and I'll lie there and relax and calm my brain, calm my body down. Maybe do some vacuums while I'm laying there. And if I fall asleep at 7 or if I fall asleep at 9, I guess that's what I know it's a luxury that not everybody gets, but I've had to force myself to really, really take the time to care for myself. I have, right? I think what else? Oh, I am actually sitting outside my therapizer's office as I make this in my car. Because I found that's the other thing that helps my stress levels is if I keep like seeing my therapist. I see her, I don't know, depending on what's going on every week to 2 weeks, if I can, it kind of keeps things in check, right? And then I can run things by her. I'm like, all right, I feel like I'm going off the rails. How is this working? Am I crazy? Am I not crazy? She's like, yes, you are crazy. She would never say that. But I can run things past her. She's like, Michelle, that's valid. That's valid that you feel that way. Also, right? Then we work through things. So I'm not laying in bed at night pondering the same thing over and over and over without it sounding. Because I'll say stuff to my significant other. Wow, he's really fantastic. You know what? This guy right? I'm not saying guys can't be feels, like not saying that. But when I say things to him, he's like, babe, don't you worry about it. Babe, relax. He's fine. Whereas my therapizer gives me some space and she's like, yeah, that's super valid. What else is going on? Right? Like it's just totally different. And I get different things from different people. Anyway, so there are some clips in here where the camera might stay wonky, this and that. So I'm kind of trying to figure all of that out. But yeah, so as I'm making this, I'm actually at the end of the 90s. I was just starting my 8th week. I had my check-in this morning with my coach, and that was super fun. It went really well. So I'll fill you in on that in a minute, right after my appointment. So I just got done my appointment with my therapist, and she was great as always and helped me put things back into perspective. And I was thinking one of the other things that I've had to do more lately is regular blood work, just to make sure hormonally I'm doing all right, that everything is just going along tickety-boo, right? So I am quite a bit postmenopausal, so I've been doing bioidentical hormone replacement therapy for quite a few years. Originally, I had done traditional hormone replacement therapy because I was like in my 30s when I went through menopause. So they like to make sure that the levels are where they should be. My medications are still keeping me in like that post-menopausal range where this is all good and that's good. And my liver enzymes are okay, kidney function's good, blood sugars, all that stuff. So that's one other thing that as I'm getting older, which is such a privilege, right? That as I'm getting older, I'm finding I'm needing to take better care of. Anyway, so this first vlog is going to be like little clippings of my week, kind of what's going on, what's shaking out, and I guess we'll see kind of how it goes from here. I'd like to do one for sure every week, like heading into the competition, because they're so much fun. I just like to kind of like document it. I have like my Google Docs of the pictures and the check-ins and all these good things. And my check-in with my coach was this morning. I can't remember if I said that. We didn't change anything. We didn't change cardio at all. We didn't change my food or anything. The one thing we did do though is with my posing coach is they work together, right? We're all on the same team. Or my posing coach realized that I was having some bloat still. And so we pulled the egg whites out of my breakfast and I just put in chicken. And it sounds probably weird, some people have chicken for breakfast, but you get used to it, right? We do all the weird things we do, and it's been so helpful in getting rid of that tummy bloat. So yeah, that never used to be a thing for me. Anyway, we just find ways to work around whatever it is we're going through, right? Anyway, on to the next little thing, blood work for me, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, you guys, check this out. I'm so excited. I've had competition jewelry obviously before, but I've never had a coach that is so thankfully particular about how we are going to present ourselves. So I ordered from Glam competition jewelry. And actually I should open them up. Hang on one second. So I've opened the little plastic baggies that they came in, and look at that ring. Like, that's freaking fantastic. I can't even wait to wear this. These are gonna look so good under the stage lights, you guys. That even just in my kitchen looks freaking fantastic. Again, that is the details all matter, right? And these are from Glam competition jewelry. Yay! I don't have that much cardio to do right now. It's not a lot. However, I do like to do it outside, and I live in Canada, and right now their northern wildfires are horrific, okay? And I'm not trying to make this about, it's hard for me to do my cardio outside, because, you know, respect. However, it's hard to do it outside. So finally, I'm back to doing it outside, and also you'll see not only am I an esthetician, which I'll share a little bit more about that later. I've been an esthetician for just over 30 years. And I struggle with getting skin cancer. So currently I have it like some spots on my lips, face, chest. So when I go do my cardio outside, I try and do it first thing in the morning. I'm clearly smothered in sunscreen. I also wear the hat ou chapeau
as well as my sun protection clothing, which is amazing. Yes, so that's what you're gonna see. I like to do it outside. I like to check out the little duckies at the park, at the lake, and do a couple like tours around the little lake where I live. I am so excited. So I just had my meeting with Toxic Angels founder, Margaret. She's wonderful. I was so excited to meet her and get to chat with her. But guess what? So just before my appointment, so let me back this up. I had a doctor's appointment today, 2:30. I get there, 3 o'clock. They're like, you might as well just leave and come back at 3:30. And I was like, but don't you know, I have an important appointment to design my bikini. Like, just kidding, but not really. So I was like freaking out. So I'm sitting in the doctor's office, I'm madly Instagram messaging them going, I hope I make it, I hope I make it. Oh my gosh. We made it. Like, I was like 2 minutes late, but we did it. So I'm not gonna tell you what color my suit is, but I'm so excited. This is my first time doing Fit Model, and to tell you the truth, it's gonna be weird not wearing like the blingy little, all the little connectors and all the jewels and everything. But that probably also means that the top isn't gonna be so heavy, because I always get such a neck headache from the weight of the crystals on your chest. I don't know if I'm the only one. I cannot be the only one. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I also ordered a little team robe. It's purple, and I snagged one of their sleeping bags, because for those of you that don't know, I'll be wearing this like ridiculously dark tan, and obviously you don't want to get your hotel sheets all dirty. So I usually take sheets and all that stuff, but this way, all I do is take a Toxic Angels sleeping bag, crawl right inside, and have the best sleep ever. Ooh, I'm so excited. So it is Sunday, mid-July. I am 9 weeks out from my first Fit Model competition. I'm so excited. I have a new coach that I've been working with since last October, and the amount of attention to detail, like I was telling you, it is incredible, and I'm super excited about it. But 9 weeks out feels like a million years away, and also like it's so freaking close that sometimes I get like, but I know when it comes 5 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm gonna be even more nervous. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, it's my favorite sport, but also there's something about, have I done everything? Really? Do I trust my body? Trust myself? Yes. So for me, all of this like bikini competitions, Fit Model competitions is so much more than the physical. It's so much mental, right? Also my posing, I really struggle with posing. It's kind of crazy. Any of you have tried stepping on stage like in a bikini like that with those crazy high heels? It's a lot outside like our normal world, right? So that's kind of where I am with that. This weekend, starting Thursday, I guess I had some, I'm gonna call it vertigo. I ended up going to see the doctor. Wasn't really sleeping. I'm laying in bed, even having the spins. It seems to be gone today. I did glutes this morning. Nothing that left me like prone or like laying down in a weird kind of capacity, just all like kind of upright, and really hit it as hard as I could, and then did my cardio. So I think I'm all right. Tomorrow's shoulders. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna say too, this is the heaviest I've been this many weeks out from a show, which I can only attribute it to my coach, and that I've gained a significant amount of muscle, I'm hoping, in the last almost year working with this team. I definitely feel like my clothes are fitting better. My digestion is like finally like on track. My posing is getting better. But it's weird, right? Like this improvement season, I gained about 20 pounds. So I went from like 124 on stage, not dehydrated, all the way up to like 145 pounds. I'm just over 5'7". Right now I'm sitting at around 138. and it's making me a little nervy. Logically, I know muscle weighs more. Again, here, see, here's the mind game. Mind game. So I did get a new camera to try specifically for vlogging. It's my first time I'm using it. Kind of like it's weird when you first go from looking in your phone to make a video to looking in a camera where you can't really see what's. Anyway, it's going to be a learning curve for me, so bear with me, please. What are we going to do right now? My husband is outside right now barbecuing my chicken for the week and doing some vegetables on the grill, and I'm super thankful. If you've watched it this far, I want to say thank you, and I promise this is like my passion project that I am going to get better at. I really will. The video, all the sizings, everything will be better. Yeah, I just want to share with you a little bit of my check-in posing this morning if you're interested in that. One of the things as an older competitor that I struggle with personally is that lower core control. I know I'm not the only one. So I work currently with a coach that helps me. They're kind of like a form of vacuums. I think they're called hypopressives. So they're vacuums, but you go through a series of poses, and mine are geared to particularly help me with my lower core control, which you'll see in this video I am struggling with. And it's one of those things, right? Nobody's perfect. I'm a little rusty. Like the fit model posing is a little hard, and posing is one of those strange things. It's kind of weird. I grew up at a time where it's like, you didn't put yourself out there, right? You're not all that. You kind of need to shrink yourself, and you didn't want to be the girl that walked around thinking she was all that. But now I look at all of these amazing young people, and they seem like they're just like, they have this, I'm all that. Look at, I can do this. I can move. I never did dance. I didn't do anything like that. And I'm so impressed by all of it. And it's something that I'm really actively working on, something I work on even with my therapist. So anyway, I'm going to attach that here, and it's the end of my 9-week out, I guess, because tomorrow's Friday. So in almost like 8 weeks, tomorrow, I will be getting my stage tan ready, and I just can't even wait. Okay. Lots of love, happy thoughts, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.